So, ito na yung bagong features ng SSS Employer Account. So, makikita mo agad dito sa bungad ang contributions, kung anong month, tapos total amount of contribution. Tapos, disbursement account, active disbursement account, pangalan, kung anong bangko, at saka disbursements account number. Tapos, dito naman sa baba, makikita mo yung shortcut ng certification of loan or claim. Makikita mo dito kung merong pending na isa-certify sa salary loan, calamity loan, at saka retirement. So next guys, sa baba ng certification of loan or claim, merong quick links. Ang una, meron ditong payment reference number or PRN contribution. So click natin yan. So, ito yung payment reference number or contribution. Dito ka mag-generate ng PRN para sa month of October 2023. Pwede ka rin dito bago ng salary. Then, dito ka din magbabago ng resign employee, add employee. Pwede ka mag-add dito. So, wala naman siyang pinagbago guys. Same pa rin. Okay, so next naman tayo. Dito tayo sa payment reference number, PRN loans. So, click lang natin yan guys. So, ayan, nandito na tayo sa payment reference numbers or loans. So, ganun pa rin guys. Wala naman siyang pinagbago. Ganun, same process pa din. Pipindutin mo yung create new CLC. Doon mo makikita yung loan amounts, tapos kiklik mo lang yung maliit na box, tapos i-add mo lang siya, tapos isi-save. So, yun lang guys. Okay, so balik ulit tayo sa dashboard. So, next natin guys ay maternity notification. So, click lang natin. So, nandito na tayo sa benefits. Submit maternity notification. So, may reminder lang siya. Please be informed that member with a permanent membership status are eligible to submit maternity notification. If this does not apply to your employee, please inform your employee to visit the nearest SSS branch office and provide the necessary documents to update the membership status. Kasi meron kasing ibang member ng employee guys na naka-temporary lang yung SSS number account nila kasi nga kulang yung supporting documents nila. So, kailangan lang nilang pumunta sa SSS branch at mag-submit ng necessary documents para maayos yung magiging permanent membership status sila sa system ng SSS. So, dito naman sa submit maternity notification, kung gusto nyo malaman guys kung paano, meron tayong tutorial nito na video. So, pakitingnan nyo na lang po sa YouTube channel ko. Or ilalagay ko lang din po sa description box para hindi na kayo maghanap. So, balik tayo sa quick links. So, next natin pipindutin ay sickness notification. So, dito naman sa benefits / submit sickness notification. So, meron lang siyang important reminders. Please ensure that all your supporting documents are complete before you proceed to use the facility. Click here to see documentary requirements. So, ang unang step na gagawin bago ka click proceed, make sure muna na kompleto na yung supporting documents, yung mga information na kailanganin sa pag-submit ng sickness notification. So, pangalawa, make sure that your employee is registered in the SSS website and with an enrollment bank account. So, ayun, bago mag-submit, so i-make sure muna kung si employee ba ay naka-registered na sa SSS website. At kung nakapag-enroll na ba siya ng bank account sa disbursement account. Benefit for work-related claim shall be deposited directly to employee's preferred bank account enroll or disbursement account enrollment mode. So if qualified, sickness reimbursement shall be deposited to kung ano yung bangko na in-enroll ninyo sa enrollment disbursement account. Please ensure that your disbursement account name and SSS registered name are the same. And tugma yung disbursements account name and SSS registered name. Kailangan tugma. So, ayun guys. Kung gusto nyong malaman kung paano mag-submit ng sickness notification, meron din akong video niyan. Ilalagay ko na lang din sa description box para mabilis ninyong makita guys. At saka para malaman nyo kung paano mag-submit ng sickness notification.